First of all, Richard, can you tell me, how has your income been affected by government policy in recent years?
Well, obviously the effect on interest rates has been quite substantial, and really, personally, I've hardly got any money in savings in cash. It doesn't seem to be much point. I have a very good IFA who has directed my savings and done me very well. As far as pensions are concerned, again, I don't think things have done us too well. I've got a drawdown, and I'm not quite sure how it works, but the GAD, I know, has been altered to my detriment in the last few months.
Mandy, would you say that attitudes towards savings have changed over recent years?
Our son won't even put into a pension because he's seen what happened to my husband's pension over the years. So Richard was self-employed, so we didn't have a pension from a company pension. So my husband lost money on Equitable Life, assorted other things, didn't you? So, no, I think people don't care about saving anymore.
The government's done a great deal to help borrowers, but it hasn't done anything to help savers. How has that situation affected you?
When we sold our house, we had quite a fair bit of money just to invest, just so you could get at, and nobody would help us, would they? The most we could get was like 0.5% on about £280,000. It seems to me when the banks, someone's using the money, but they can't pay people something for having their money like that without them not being able to get at it.
So, Richard, you decided to move and you released a fair bit of capital.
Yep.
What have you done with that pot of money?
I put it with my friendly IFA. Obviously, I'd finished contributing to my pension, but he has invested it in some ISAs. We've used the maximum for this year, and we're planning to move funds every April into ISAs. And I monitor it very regularly, every day.
You would characterise yourself as a conscientious saver.
Oh yes, very much so.
Richard, did you start planning your retirement early?
Yeah, I started early. The first time, when I was first made a partner in my firm, I started a pension scheme in a small way. Of course, it's not always easy being self-employed to set aside a certain amount, because you never know what you've earned in a year until the end of the year. But we've always put some aside.
Do you think people are encouraged enough to save now?
No, I don't think people are encouraged to save. If you look at an advert for a rate of interest of 2%, you can't get excited about that when you've got inflation. I think it went up a few days ago to about 3.5%. As far as savings are concerned, what's the point of saving for 1%, 2%, 3%?